Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video, and I'd like to start this video by saying sorry guys. It's been a while since I don't know, my last video, and actually I have a really good reason for that. So my baby came the end of last year, and it's been a very crazy year. So the good thing is I'm back, guys. So let me know if you have like suggestions for the channel. It's going to be very appreciated. And this one actually is one suggestion from one of my students, and it's a really good one actually. And that's why I'm recording. So if you like have good ideas, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer these ideas and also record videos for that. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create this glass material using gradient color. So I know that probably a lot of people don't know how to use it, and I'm going to show you how to create a very nice gradient color, like for glasses. So that's it. So let's get started. So first, let's start by creating a new material. All right. And I think the first thing we're gonna see here is the gradient color. I don't know if you have already used it before, but definitely this is a very powerful tool. All right, so let's press Shift A, S to search, and then search for gradient. So we have two kinds of gradients. We are going to talk about the gradient generator this time. All right, so let's add it here. So let's connect it to the albedo, and it's just to see like how it works. All right, and one important thing here that we have to add is a UVW transform. All right, so like this we'll be able to control the scale of this gradient. All right. Here we have like some repetitions that we can add. So as you can see, when you start adding the repetitions, we start getting this gradient effect. All right. So I'm going to increase it to something like 10, something like that. We have different kind of gradients like linear, radial, angular, so spiral, polygonal. Let's see, radial. So as you can see, we like today we're going to explore linear, all right, but definitely based on what I'm going to teach you here, you can explore the other types of gradients. All right, so the type of gradient I want to apply to this glass is actually from the bottom, from here to the top. All right, to here. So what I need to do actually is rotate this gradient. So something like this. All right. And then we can scale it up a little bit until we get the right position of it. All right. Something like this. So we have here the black part on the bottom and the white part on the top. This is what I need. All right, so we can always try to scale a little bit more, see like the effect, bring more white to the top, less black to the bottom. All right, so this is like your taste. You can always play around with these numbers and get the best results that you think it's good for you. All right. So here on the gradient generator, we have gamma, where we can control the gamma of the black and white. So we can give a little bit more contrast to it. So let's increase it to 3, maybe. No, I think it's too much, 2.5. Yeah. Let's decrease a little bit here. Let's play around with the repetitions and see, as you can see, when you actually play with repetitions, you have to adjust the scale again. All right, so I think that's good for now. We can always invert it, like bring the black to the top and the white to the bottom. That's up to you. All right, and let's try to add some colors to it. This is important, right? So I'm going to add mix texture. All right, so mix texture. We're going to apply it here on the amount, and let's add the first texture, first color, RGB color, and the second one is going to be an RGB color as well. All right, so I'm going to add some green to it. So green is going to be on the top, and let's add some orange to the bottom. All right, so let's give a little bit more saturation to it. Yeah, something like that. Let's invert it, see. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. All right. Let's play here again. I'm just trying to like adjust it to have a little bit more contrast. Okay, so again, it's up to you how you want to adjust this. You can always, of course, add some color correction to it. All right, so color correction, and you can always adjust contrast over here, give more contrast. All right, this is not the case for like not that much, of course, but I want to add some contrast. I can, of course, play with exposure. Yeah, something like that. Oops, something like that. All right. So I think the first part of this this tutorial is done, because this is what we need actually to create a class. We need the colors, of course, and we need to connect it on the transmission, right? So let's connect it here. All right, it didn't work because we need to change the albedo color to black, and now it's working. All right, so let's keep adding more stuff here. I think I'm going to invert it, and I'm going to play a little bit more here with the colors and repetitions. All right, because still this is more what I want actually. I want to have these two colors here. So I want to have the orange like on the top and the green on the bottom, and the gradient here, like this very subtle like gradient between these two colors. All right, so this is more what I'm looking for. All right, so let's decrease the roughness here. Yeah, looks good. So one important thing about glasses is, especially when you were working, actually, I think it's in any kind of render engine, the geometry needs to have a little thickness, and this is why sometimes I got this weird effect. All right, so let me show you here. As you can see, this is just a cylinder, and if I delete this face here, we don't have like any thickness. It's empty inside, and this actually is not what you need if you want to get a real glass. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a modifier. All right, so let's add the solidify modifier. All right, so let's see. Let's increase it. Let's increase it a little bit. Yeah, something like this. Let me delete this. One important thing here is always apply null transforms. All right, so I'm going to apply it, and now I'm going to add a solidify. All right, so that you can see now, the amount, the value here that actually we had the same value before 0.01, and the thickness was quite impossible to see because for some reason when I import this model it came with some different scale, and that's the reason. So it's always import, apply all transforms, and then apply any kind of modifier because it's going to affect the material, it's going to affect the render, it's going to affect a lot of things. So this is important, guys. All right. So let me decrease a little bit more, something like that. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's take another render. It's also important to, when you do this kind of things in Octane, it's always important to clear the cache. So let's clear the cache. If you don't know how to clear the cache, you can always go here on the Octane, on the render kernel, and down here you have, see here, Octane resource cache. You can clear the cache over here. All right, so let's render it again. So here we go. So as you can see now, we don't have that effect anymore. So we are good to go. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add some imperfections to this glass. So I'm going to add a normal map just to bring a style to it. All right, so let me show you the normal map. I'm going to add. Actually, I'm gonna try this one here. All right, let's try this one and see if it fits well. So I'm going to connect here on the normal map. Maybe it's too much. Let's decrease the power of it. So 0.1. Let's take a look. Maybe you can increase the scale of it. So let's add transform value here, and let's scale it up. Let's put 5. All right, much better. So let's increase a little bit more the power, 0.3. No, it's too much, 0.2. Yeah, something like that. Let's wait a little bit. Let me remove the denoiser. I'm going to pick up my camera. All right, here you go. And let's remove it. Because sometimes when you're working on textures, oops, the denoiser is not here. The denoiser is here. All right, so it's important to kill the denoiser because it sometimes you can see it very well. Right, so blur the texture, and you know, this is good. Let me try to increase a little bit more to 0.5 just to see. Maybe let's scale up a little bit more just to see. No, I don't think so. I think it's too much. Let's put 3. Yeah, I think it's a little better. Yeah. Yeah, the effect's good. I think it's good. All right, guys, so let me go back to my denoiser set to 0. All right. And actually, this kind of like colors, it'll be very difficult to to find some kind of light, table light like this with this kind of colors, right? So let's change the green. Actually, I put green just for you guys to see the effect of the gradient, like using gradient in the glass. So let's put another color here. Like let's copy just this color here, and let's decrease the amount of saturation. All right, something like this. I like this effect. So a subtle color like on the bottom and a more saturated color on the top. All right, so this is probably more real, and probably I would buy like a light like that right now, much better than before. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you like it. And I'm gonna actually leave a link with this entire scene for you guys, so it's a gift. And I know I've been off for a while, and from now on, probably I'm going to record more videos like that, showing different kinds of elements that Octane has that's going to be very useful for you guys in your day-to-day. So let me know if you like this idea, and also let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.